I'm going to pass it back to Tony Eskridge with the Tennessee Poor People's Campaign and the 22nd Century to offer us a poem, Life After Death, 3/31/24.
Yeah, thank you for that, Reverend Jess. Yeah, like I said, it's been very overwhelming to just try and be present. I feel like lately, with the state of the world and in this season of struggle and lament that we are exiting as we enter the new season of Easter and the promise of resurrection. I spent some time reflecting on what resurrection really means to us in this moment. Like, how can we one, see so much death around us, but also understand the promise of life that happens when we build this movement together. So I wrote this poem, Life After Death, and yeah, let me just get into it. Beloved, do you believe in the life after death? On this holy day, when bombs are dropped around the world, 800 graves are filled at home, we remember death is not the end for us. Resurrection is realignment, is realizing the lies we've been fed about lines on a map showing us versus them, that some human beings are better off dead. They preach US exceptionalism, but if you're broke, you're an exception. They feed us empty words about peace, but when we need to eat, it's crumbs. And instead of housing, they sweep the streets. They keep our wages low, our debts high, and trap us into scarcity mind. They make the guns and fund the wars, but we arm ourselves and lock our doors, lock our shoulders, so tense, so tight, and keep an arm's length. Can't sleep at night, afraid of losing the little we have, and we call this living. This can't be right. No. There is death in resurrection, but we should not be dying. There must be a correction. Resurrection is a revolution of values to save the world and save our souls. What must die so we may live? The beliefs that keep us shackled to our shame, that tell us we're alone and burdened with the blame, these beliefs must die. A society that normalizes death, that can no longer see the divinity of humanity, that does not cry justice when a mother weeps over her child on October 6th, this society must die. A system that fills soul-crushing prisons and not life-saving prescriptions, that pollutes our planet and leaves no path for our young people, this system must die so that we may live. Yes, resurrection is liberation, the life after death, the way, when we lay down our fears and open our ears to the untold stories. When we see our neighbors not as enemies, but as family. When we tell the system nobody's free till everybody's free. When we let ourselves be loved. It is a scary place to be, yet the freest place to be. It means you move different. But Teacher Tay says, take good steps. So let's move together. Let us link arms and break every chain. Like Martin on the mountain, and our leaders before us. Yes, I believe in life after death. Now breathe, now live. We have only just begun.